Welcome back, Stassa23 here, back again with some knife therapy at my local shop, Jim's Firearms in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Checking out the ZT-0470 Sinkovich design. There you go, there's a price tag right there. And I checked this out at Blade Show last year, and I loved it. There's something holding me back from picking this one up. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know if it's the fact that I have the Atmos and that cheaper version makes this one feel cheap. I don't know, and this one's far from looking cheap. I don't know what the deal is, but very, very attractive. Sinkovich designs are making a tidal wave in the industry for sure. You got that nice satin finish on the flats and the stone. I mean, on the grinds. And the stone wash on the flats. I like that. ZT logo on here. You have your sharpening tool that seems to be a little shy, maybe. And yeah, it's a little shy of the plunge grind, probably about an 1/8. And then their billboarding that they always put. I wish they would do away with all that writing there. Put that on the box. Nice. That swedge is what makes this blade as sexy as it is, I think. I always like a good swedge. You got some jimping up top right here that I like it. It's that fine cut jimping, and if you bear down on it, it is going to catch onto the thumb. Not going to be the most traction, but that's perfect. I'm not really a jimping person, but to me it's perfect. Ergos and this grip right here are really good. I do feel a little hot spot on that clip, just depending on how I'm squeezing it. This back side of that clip is catching my hand, but just from gripping it hard, it's fairly comfortable. I can't tell you exactly on the Ergos because I can't go use this one. This grip right here is really comfortable. Your reverse grip is comfortable, and this pinch grip is pretty good as well. That marble carbon fiber, man, that's some beautiful stuff. You don't see that on many production knives, and it's just nice, especially the way they left it, the satin finish on there. It's not super slick, and it gives it that nice shimmer. Love it. You got your flat scales, but they did a huge chamfer along the entire scales, kind of gives it that 3D effect. There you go. I mean, basically it is 3D, just flat in the center. I like that nice decorative pivot that you got standard torques on this side, and they still kept it decorative. That's nice. That pocket clip to me just looks like an afterthought. It doesn't even, I guess it does flow with the lines at the bottom right here. It does, but it just looks stupid in my opinion, but that's just my thought. When you look up close, you got those fine machining lines on there. I think that's attractive as well. You could do some cool stuff with anoing this with the different sides of everything. You got your black hardware throughout. I like that. They kept it on everything. You got a black G10 backspacer with the lanyard loop coming out of it, which I like that. There's no hole in the knife for that. And I'm guessing this G10 is being held on underneath this pivot screw. I like that, so they don't have extra screws up in here. That was a nice job they did here. Very lightweight. It's nice and skeletonized to the max in there. The action on this one is starting to drop shut. And of course it's dead on smooth. So let's see, let's get to this flipper tab. And I know some people complain about,
yes sir,
I'm not going to talk about anybody in particular, but some people complain about the tab being too high. But in my opinion, this one, it just barely works. With that push button. I like the shape of this, no doubt. It's excellent. But as far as comfort goes, it's hit or miss. If you put your finger on that lock bar, which I try to hold on to that clip so I don't hit it, but if you put your finger on that lock bar, it's gonna bring some pain. You got some jimping on there for the light switch in the front, push button on the top. That's one of the best, to me, my opinion, that's one of the best design flipper tabs, as long as it's, you know, where it needs to be by the pivot. You got tip up, left or right hand. You can see the hole right there. Not a deep carry, about that much sticking out, but you could easily put one of their deep carry clips, because I've heard that the ones that they have on some of the other knives fit this. Overall, I like the knife. I'm not sure if I'll pick one up yet. I may, especially if I can get one in like a trade or something. They did a good job, good access to that lock bar. You can see it sticks up above this scale, and they have a nice chamfer with this thick lock bar. It's not going to hurt your fingers, so it's nice and comfortable to disengage the lock bar. You can claw it with this front finger like that. That's nice, and easy access to it. Oop, there it goes, and that hurt like hell. So let's get some quick size comparisons, because this one's going on a little too long. You got the Spyderco Sage 5, is it? The compression lock one. And the Sage is a little bit shorter, not by much. You got the Pleroma, the Wee Knives Pleroma. And the Pleroma is a pretty short knife, and as you can see, it's a good bit shorter. Let's see, what else? Nice classy knife. The Chris Reeve Sabenza 21 small, and of course it's going to be smaller. Let's see, your Spyderco Manix and S90V. The Manix is just a tad, you had to look at it on the other side of the camera, it's just a tad longer. You got much more handle, but you have, it looks like, yeah, you'll have more blade on the Sinkovich, because you got this forward choil right here that's taking away some of your blade. And one more last one, ZTO 0562, and this one is a good bit bigger in all dimensions. So there you go. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. If you have this knife, let me know what you think. And I'll see y'all guys on the next one. Peace.